Hi, this is Nancy Romachek. I am a colleague of Gagnat, Dr. Gagnat, and I'm here to tell you about your Glucogorx glucometer. Oh, Bismillah. So inside your package you'll find a quick reference guide, and the reason we chose Glucogorx is because it's really user-friendly and it has things like technical support. So there's an 800 number on here for you to call if you run into any questions or issues. There's a user manual, which is a nice reference. And then this is the control solution insert to explain how that works. And I'm going to walk you through that. There's also a nice quick startup guide, which it's easy to use to set up your time and date the first time you use it. Again, I will walk you through that, but it's also restated in this guide here. When you open up your packet, inside you'll find your glucometer, your lance, a little packet of lancets, your glucose control solution for first use of vials, and then there's also a vial of 10 strips. So this is a used model that I'm using, and this is already empty. So I opened a new 50 reagent strip vial with a control strip that I've already checked. And I wanted to walk you through how to do that, but when I tried to repeat it, it would only let me check it once. So I'm going to show you how it works, but won't actually put it into the device. So gather all your supplies. You have a nice clean surface. A paper towel is nice to use at home because then you'll have a clean surface to use and you won't drip blood on anything at home. This is a nice sharps container. For home use, as long as you have a rigid container with a top, you can put the used lancets and also your test strips with blood on them in this container, close it up. When it's full, just toss it in the regular trash. It's a good idea to put a label on it so you alert everyone in your family what that is for. So to begin, you want to collect your supplies. For finger sticks, washing your hands at home suffices, but I do like to use alcohol pads, kind of old school. Just a reminder about sanitizing, hand sanitizer. Remember, many of these products are high in alcohol, so that's tough on your skin. Sometimes you get little fissures in your fingertips from using hand sanitizer repeatedly, and those fissures can leave openings where infection can be introduced into your body. So make sure that you do moisturize your hands, and every couple of times you use this, I believe the recommendation is 7 to 10 times you should use soap and water at the sink. It's nice to have a Band-Aid in case you have trouble with bleeding, a cotton ball for the same reason, and then a little log where you can mark down your results. So the lancet, I'll show you how to load it. It's really pretty easy. You just take off this cover. I have one in there, which is actually a nice way to show you how to release it. So you don't have to risk poking your finger. You just push this little lever and it shoots it right off of there. And then you just got a new lancet and put it in here in the top. And you'll see that this is how you push it down. You'll hear that little click to know that it's cocked. See how it fires? So when you have it cocked and ready to go, you just take this little top off here and you can throw that away in your sharps container and then cover your lancet and you're ready to go. And put that aside. Now when you're getting your finger ready to stick, some people have cold hands. So if you find that you're one of those people with cold hands, you want to warm up your fingers, you can do that easily by shaking down your fingers or even milking the ones that you're going to use. Some people find that they have better results when they use a warm washcloth and wipe their hands, wrap their hands in the warm washcloth, or even wear a mitten for a little bit before they're ready to go. So before drawing blood first, I'm going to show you this test solution. So again, I had to open a new vial. So in here there's 50 test strips. I'm not going to actually do it because I know it doesn't work on the second time, but you'll see on the test strip here, there's arrows. This is the direction in which you're going to insert the test strip into the device. And then over here, you'll see this little green channel for blood collection. And for the test strip, for your first vial use, we're going to use this control solution. So on the control solution vial, you see the number 1 here, and that matches with the vial, which has a control number 1. And when we have a 1 and a 1, and we're looking for a number between 86 and 130 as a result to know that this is calibrated. If it doesn't come out to that, you want to check your expiration date, or maybe make a call to the 800 number. So, to check a test strip, what you would do is insert this and hear the little beep. And then you'll see that little dot marching across the screen. When it's ready to collect a blood sample, you just put it right on that green channel, and you just want to drip it on, and then it will run through the sequence and give you your results. Again, I'm not going to do it actually this time because I know already that it will only let me calibrate one time. It shows me an error reading. Okay, so I wouldn't want to take your time to do that, but that's how you would do it. And when do you check for calibration? The very first time you open a new vial. Now to check your finger. So to check your finger, the first thing you want to do is get everything ready, including getting your lancet all prepared. And then to turn the machine on, you insert your test strip. It'll run through the sequence. There you'll see those little dots marching across the screen to give you time to collect your sample. And then here you'll see the prompt to put the blood on the test strip. When you put the blood on, you want to kind of scrape down right in front of that green channel. So I like to use these 2 middle fingers mostly because they're very vascular. The thing is, you want to avoid the pad of your finger that has more nerve endings. You kind of want to roll to the side. And if you check your fingers frequently, you're going to want to rotate fingers so that you don't get too sore. If you're using an alcohol pad, like I am, you want to make sure that the alcohol is dry. So I can shake it down or air dry it because it's possible that the alcohol may affect the reading of the blood. And then you'll take your lancet and put it flush up to your skin and press that little gray button up here. And then you want to get a good bead. When you have a good bead of blood, you're going to put it right on the channel of that test strip. Again, you want to kind of scrape it up like this and hear that beep. That means the machine is happy. It has enough blood to do an adequate reading. And there's your reading. It's very fast. You can see my reading is 88. And so I'm going to write that down on my log. And to take the strip out, again, you just push on this little button here so you don't have to touch anything. And it just shoots it right out. Now, if you want to review your numbers, you just press the left button here, and it'll show you your most recent numbers. 90, 100, 88, 113, so it'll keep that memory in there. And that's it. When you want to set your settings the first time you use it, you'll see up here there is the date, the year, and the time. So to do that is very simple. You just push and hold down the right button on the bottom, and you'll see these numbers change. And then you just scroll through with the left button until it gets to the date that you want, and you hit the right again to lock it in, and then it defaults to the time, and you want to set the time and do the same thing. It also will give you a setting. Do you want to have the alarm on for low readings, hypoglycemia, or high settings for hyperglycemia? And these are all on this little quick start guide, which is very easy to follow. I hope that you use your device in good health and that you take advantage of being proactive for your diabetes so that you have a good quality life all through your years and protect your eyes and your kidneys and your blood vessels. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call myself or Ganyat. And if you have any issues specifically with the glucometer, call that 800 number, which is listed on your guides. Thank you. Salam alaikum.